Born on April 7, 2005 in Cork, Ireland, Ali Sherlock's story begins in a place filled with deep-rooted love for music. From a young age, it was clear that Ali had a natural gift for melodies, a talent her father, Mark Sherlock, immediately recognized. Mark, a dedicated father, quickly took on the role of her musical mentor, nurturing her passion as she took her first steps into the world of music. But life was far from simple for Ali. When she was just 9 years old, tragedy struck. Her mother passed away, an event that forever changed the course of Ali's life. The loss was not only devastating emotionally, but it also left a lasting impact on her journey as an artist. Grief, something no young girl should have to face, became the backdrop of her early years, and it was through this immense personal loss that Ali discovered the power of music. For Ali, music wasn't just a form of entertainment. It became her way to process the overwhelming pain and to heal. The guitar, a gift from her father, became her companion, her voice rising alongside the strums of the strings. Music became her voice, a way to express emotions too difficult to articulate. Her ability to connect with others through her music was born out of this grief, a way to heal herself while reaching out to others who might feel the same way. But despite her early passion for music, Ali wasn't sure if it was a lifelong dream. In fact, she initially had no intention of pursuing music professionally. Stage fright was a real fear for her, and public performance seemed like a distant dream. However, it was her father who pushed her out of her comfort zone. In 2016, during a family trip to Dublin, Mark suggested that she try singing on Grafton Street, the heart of Dublin's street music scene. It was a nerve-wracking experience for the young girl, but something clicked. For the first time, she felt. Born on April 7, 2005 in Cork, Ireland, Ali Sherlock's story begins in a place filled with deep-rooted love for music. From a young age, it was clear that Ali had a natural gift for melodies, a talent her father, Mark Sherlock, immediately recognized. Mark, a dedicated father, quickly took on the role of her musical mentor, nurturing her passion as she took her first steps into the world of music. But life was far from simple for Ali. When she was just 9 years old, tragedy struck. Her mother passed away, an event that forever changed the course of Ali's life. The loss was not only devastating emotionally, but it also left a lasting impact on her journey as an artist. Grief, something no young girl should have to face, became the backdrop of her early years, and it was through this immense personal loss that Ali discovered the power of music. For Ali, music wasn't just a form of entertainment. It became her way to process the overwhelming pain and to heal. The guitar, a gift from her father, became her companion, her voice rising alongside the strums of the strings. Music became her voice, a way to express emotions too difficult to articulate. Her ability to connect with others through her music was born out of this grief, a way to heal herself while reaching out to others who might feel the same way. But despite her early passion for music, Ali wasn't sure if it was a lifelong dream. In fact, she initially had no intention of pursuing music professionally. Stage fright was a real fear for her, and public performance seemed like a distant dream. However, it was her father who pushed her out of her comfort zone. In 2016, during a family trip to Dublin, Mark suggested that she try singing on Grafton Street, the heart of Dublin's street music scene. It was a nerve-wracking experience for the young girl, but something clicked. For the first time, she felt the joy of connecting with strangers through her voice. The excitement of sharing her music, even with just a small crowd, was addictive. Her music and her courage to perform publicly grew from that moment, setting her on a path she never imagined. This was just the beginning for Ali Sherlock, but it was a pivotal start, one that would change everything. Ali Sherlock's journey into public performance wasn't without its challenges. Despite her raw talent, the prospect of busking, performing on the streets for strangers, was an overwhelming thought for someone still grappling with stage fright. Her first performance was nothing short of terrifying. At just 11 years old, Ali found herself on Dublin's busy Grafton Street, a place filled with eager shoppers, tourists, and local passers-by. The idea of standing in front of a crowd and singing was daunting. She felt vulnerable, exposed, and unsure. But it was there, amidst the chaos of the street, that Ali began to understand the magic of live performance. It wasn't just about her voice, it was about the connection she could create with the people around her. Each person who stopped, listened, and cheered gave her the confidence to keep going. And while her first performance was shaky, it sparked something in her, a desire to share her music with the world, even if it was in small, fleeting moments. Allie's decision to take on busking wasn't just about building a fan base or creating viral videos. It was her way of overcoming her deep-rooted fear of performing in front of others. By pushing herself into these uncomfortable situations, she began to build a resilience that would serve her throughout her career. Busking gave Allie the opportunity to experiment, to find her voice, and to grow as a performer without the pressure of a traditional stage. Her commitment didn't stop with singing. Allie was determined to improve her musical skills on her own. She wasn't relying on formal lessons or expensive instructors. She was self-taught. She picked up the guitar and spent countless hours learning how to accompany herself, building her repertoire while simultaneously improving her vocal range. Her father, a constant source of support, stood by her side, encouraging her at every step. Busking became not just a way to perform, but an essential part of Allie's personal growth. It allowed her to connect with others, to push through her nerves, and above all, to keep improving. But what came next would change everything. Her viral moment was just around the corner. In 2017, just a year after she started busking, Ali Sherlock's life would change forever. One of her performances, a heartfelt cover of Ed Sheeran's Supermarket Flowers, went viral on social media. It wasn't just another viral video, it was the moment Ali became a household name. The video spread like wildfire, capturing the attention of music lovers worldwide. Her soulful voice and raw emotion struck a chord with millions, and Ali found herself thrust into the global spotlight, with millions of viewers now aware of her undeniable talent. But as quickly as fame came, it brought with it a set of challenges that Ali hadn't anticipated. Being an overnight sensation at such a young age was both thrilling and overwhelming. As she began to gain recognition, Ali also found herself balancing the pressures of being a public figure with her own personal struggles. The online comments and sudden fame were a double-edged sword. While her fan base grew, Ali was still a young girl learning how to navigate the harsh realities of public life. It wasn't just about the fans and the fame, it was about the expectations. Despite her newfound viral success, Ali was still learning how to manage her own emotions, to stay grounded in the face of overwhelming attention. But the bigger hurdle came when she was invited to appear on the Ellen DeGeneres show in 2018. At first, Ali's father, Mark, was cautious about allowing his daughter to take on such a massive platform. He feared that the exposure at such a young age might be too much too soon. Mark was protective of his daughter, knowing how difficult it could be for a young artist to maintain their sense of self when the world was watching. After much thought and deliberation, Ali ultimately accepted the invitation, marking a significant milestone in her young career. Her performance on The Ellen Show of Adele's Million Years Ago was nothing short of breathtaking. It was a defining moment not just because of the millions of viewers who watched, but because it was proof that Ali had what it took to shine under pressure. Despite the thrill of the experience, Ali's career wasn't without its bumps. She had to navigate the sudden fame and the challenges that came with it, especially as she juggled her school life with her budding career. But each step she took was one closer to proving that her rise to fame wasn't just a fluke, it was the start of something much bigger. As Ali Sherlock's fame grew, so did the public scrutiny. With millions of followers, she found herself at the center of not just admiration, but also criticism. One of the most defining moments of her journey came in June 2020, during the height of the Black Lives Matter movement. Amid global protests and social media activism, Ali was publicly criticized by none other than pop superstar Justin Bieber. Bieber, who had previously expressed admiration for Ali's talent, used his platform to call out the young artist. He criticized Ali for not posting in 2020, the music industry, along with the rest of the world, came to a screeching halt. The COVID-19 pandemic disrupted everything, from concert tours to studio sessions, and Ali Sherlock's promising trajectory was no exception. With lockdowns and travel restrictions in place, Ali found herself unable to continue the recording sessions or European tours that had become a significant part of her career. At first, the halt in her busy schedule was a blow to the momentum she had built. Ali had been working diligently on refining her sound, collaborating with Ryan Tedder, and performing live for larger audiences. The pandemic, however, forced her to rethink her strategy and find new ways to connect with her fans, who were now stuck at home just like her. Rather than giving up, Ali quickly adapted to the situation. She turned to the very thing that had launched her career, social media. With more time on her hands and the world looking for entertainment from the safety of their homes, Ali took to platforms like Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook to maintain her connection with her growing audience. Live streaming became her new way of performing, and though it wasn't the same as being on a large stage, it allowed her to continue doing what she loved and engage with her fans. Her live streams, often featuring covers and original music, became a source of solace for many of her followers, who were facing the same struggles and isolation as she was. Ali's ability to remain consistent and keep her music alive during such a tough period showed not only her adaptability, but also her deep connection with her fan base. The live streams were a reminder that even in the darkest times, music had the power to bring people together. But as much as Ali embraced the online world, there was a clear yearning to return to her roots, the streets of Dublin. In 2021, after restrictions started to ease, Ali made her return to busking, bringing her music back to the heart of the city where it all began. It was a return to her roots, both in music and in the sense of authenticity that had defined her from the start. The pandemic had forced Ali into a new phase of her career, one that required patience, flexibility, and resilience. Despite the setbacks, Ali continued to move forward, undeterred by the obstacles that the world had thrown in her way. And as she prepared to return to the stage in a big way, she knew that the lessons she had learned during this challenging time would serve her for years to come. As Ali Sherlock's career continued to evolve, she faced a pivotal decision that many artists only dream of, the chance to sign with a major label. By 2022, Ali had already captured the attention of multiple record companies, all eager to sign her to exclusive contracts. The offers were tempting: financial security, wider exposure, and the opportunity to further her career with the backing of established labels. Yet, Ali made a surprising choice that set her apart from many of her contemporaries. She decided to remain independent. For Ali, the decision wasn't about turning down fame or money. It was about preserving the authenticity and creative control that had defined her journey. From the very beginning, her music had been a deeply personal expression, shaped by her own experiences with loss, bullying, and growth. To give that up in exchange for a label's influence was something she wasn't willing to do. Choosing independence wasn't easy. It meant that Ali would continue to navigate the music industry on her own terms, without the financial backing or promotional power of a major label. But for her, the freedom to create music that was true to herself outweighed any external pressures. She knew that her fans, who had supported her from her busking days to her viral rise, would continue to follow her because of her authenticity. Ali's decision to remain independent also allowed her to have a direct connection with her audience. Rather than relying on the machinery of a big label, she could engage with her fans in ways that felt more personal and genuine. She used social media as a platform to share her journey, upload her music, and connect with her followers on a deeper level. This approach not only kept her grounded, but also fueled her growth as an artist who remained connected to the very people who had helped her get to where she was. By the time Ali turned 18 in April 2023, her professional collaboration with Patriot Records came to an end, marking the close of one chapter in her career and the start of another. But instead of signing a new deal with a major label, Ali chose to focus entirely on her solo career. She continued to busk, share her music on social media, and grow her fan base, all while staying true to her original artistic vision. In 2024, Ali's independence paid off in the form of her first headline tour. The announcement was a significant milestone, as it marked her evolution from a street performer to a fully fledged concert headliner. Performing at venues across Europe, including a highly anticipated show at the O2 Academy in Islington, London, her tour demonstrated how far she had come. From busking on the streets of Dublin to now selling out venues, Ali Sherlock's journey was a testament to her dedication, resilience, and unwavering commitment to staying true to herself. Ali Sherlock's financial success is as impressive as her musical journey. While she initially found fame through viral busking videos and YouTube covers, it wasn't long before the young artist turned her passion into a thriving career. As of 2023, Ali's estimated net worth ranges between $1 million and $3 million, a reflection of her hard work and steady rise in the music industry. The bulk of Ali's income comes from her incredibly successful YouTube channel, where she has amassed over 6 million subscribers and more than 1 billion views across her videos. Her covers of popular songs and original content have resonated with millions worldwide, translating into substantial ad revenue and sponsorship deals. But YouTube is just one of the platforms where Ali has found financial success. With over 3.2 million followers on Instagram, a large following on Facebook, and a strong presence on Spotify, her social media reach has become a powerful tool for both marketing and income generation. Ali's live performances also contribute significantly to her earnings. Over the years, she has performed in some of the most prestigious venues, including the Olympia Theatre in Dublin and the Elbphilharmonie Concert Hall in Hamburg. These performances not only help her connect with her growing fan base, but also serve as a major source of income, allowing her to reinvest in her career and continue creating new music. Her decision to remain an independent artist has also had financial benefits. By maintaining creative control, Ali is able to choose her own collaborations, brand deals, and sponsorships, ensuring that any partnerships align with her values and artistic vision. She's been able to maintain the integrity of her brand while simultaneously securing lucrative deals that further boost her financial standing. Looking ahead, Ali's future in music is incredibly promising. With her first ever headline tour scheduled for November 2024, the success of her live performances is expected to continue growing. As she sells out venues across Europe, her global fan base will only expand, bringing new opportunities for tours, sponsorships, and music releases. Her independence, coupled with her undeniable talent, positions her to continue shaping her career on her own terms. As Ali continues to grow and evolve, there's no telling how far her music will take her. Whether she's performing in front of millions of fans or connecting with her audience through intimate social media posts, Ali Sherlock's financial success is just the beginning. With her authenticity and resilience, there's no doubt that her net worth will continue to rise, and her influence will only grow stronger in the years to come.